My name is Vice Mayor Xander Harcourt, and today we had our Sierra Club sponsored Environmental Justice in You workshop, which was a smash. So right now I'm going to just go through the agenda and give you a quick overview over the things that we discussed, some of the problems we discovered, and some of the solutions. So we first had our lunch and survey done, which Sierra Club will take down, and they will focus that into some major issues and solutions that we will be able to bring back to our communities right away. Our introductions were by Mr. Antoine Johnson from Prince George's Sierra Club. Our keynote speaker was Yinka Boda George from Sharing the Power Foundation. We had a Q&A, which covered some very interesting questions from some interesting facts that we learned during Yinka's talk. We broke to clean up dishes and put them in our zero waste stations, which was a great idea, where we composted the food waste and we used all sustainable dishes and cutlery. We didn't use any plastic, and the plastic that we used was recyclable. We had an introduction lightning round at our breakout tables, where we discussed what does environmental justice in you and energy equity mean to you. We talked about problems that we see at our home. Some of the problems that we identified in our community was the lack of trees and expanding our tree canopy, as well as introducing a new composting program into our community to mimic that is already being done in Prince George's County, where people can compost their food waste instead of throwing it into the landfills where it produces methane gas, which is really deadly and dangerous. We talked about solutions we want to see. So we're going to work with some of our partners here in the Sierra Club to get more trees, to increase our tree canopy, reach out to the state so that they consider planting trees up and down along Route 4, which is Pennsylvania Avenue in the center, to take advantage of some of that dead space. We also had some reflections and next steps of what we're going to do, and several of us committed to joining the Climate Action Plan Residential Committee, which is great, so I hope that's something that you can look into. They're going to be taking applications until the 11th. We reported out our findings around the tables, which was great because we all learned things that we never knew before. We wrapped it up and then we all cleaned up our tables and left, but let me tell you something. We left in a much better position than when we first arrived. And what we have to do in our community, particularly District Heights, is get ahead of these problems before they become endemic, because there's time to turn it around. And we're going to need everybody to partner together so that these climate change problems won't become, we won't become the end of them, but we'll be ahead of them. If you would like more information about how to get involved or anything that happened today, please contact me. I'm easily accessible by email. My email address is harcourtx@districtheights.org. That's harcourtx@districtheights.org.